Not since the great Mackenzie Dern have we had a woman with this type of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu pedigree cross into the UFC, and a lot of people are as excited as they were when Mackenzie signed several years ago.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, when you look at these women, they may not be at the same level because Mackenzie is as good a grappler as we've ever seen coming to the UFC. But you recognize that this young lady has something special, especially on the ground. But then you look at her skill set, you realize that she has much more than just jiu-jitsu. But boy, oh boy, if you are spending extended amounts of time on the floor with this young lady, you are constantly in danger.
No, you're absolutely right, and we might see more striking out of her here tonight, but we know what her bread and butter is, and we expect her to employ that to great success tonight. It seemed an eventuality that when the UFC launched its women's flyweight division, that Valentina Shevchenko would rest atop of it, and that's exactly where she finds herself as she makes the walk here tonight.
She knew that she would be the UFC flyweight champion. Even when her first title shot against Nico Montano fell through, she didn't moan, she didn't complain. She said, okay, sign me up somebody else so that I can go and win that title. So they said, okay, fight Joanna Jędrzejczyk. She went out there and defeated the most dominant strawweight champion in UFC history to get that title. She's a phenomenal striker, a great counterpuncher, and has a full array of skills to try to finish fights. When you think you're gonna stand with her, just ask Juliana Pena. You end up on the ground getting submitted. She can beat you in a number of ways.
All right, just about ready for live action. Here is tonight's tale of the tape. All right, here now the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC Flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Amanda Ribas. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Valentina Shevchenko.
And there's Herb Dean. He will handle the action inside the Octagon. All right, so here's the future Hall of Famer, Valentina Shevchenko, ready to go for round one. It's rare for her to walk into a fighter meeting, DC, and suggest to us that she is prioritizing a finish. That is very much stepping out of her lane, but she believes this matchup provides the perfect canvas upon which to paint a masterpiece. We'll see if she can turn those words into action tonight. Oh, that's a heavy kick downstairs. All right, so there it is, early on in the fight, just as she told us she was going to be able to get the takedown at will. So far, so good. We'll see what she can do with it now on the ground.
She was so sure of it. Even though her opponent is so well-rounded, she knew that she held the advantage on the ground, and she was intent to get it there, and she got it there very early. What a great job getting that kick to the target.
Oh, man, she got a shot by her there. I'm not sure her opponent knows where she is. She's in the Octagon still.
She can't possibly know where she is right now after taking such a massive head kick. There you go. There you go.
She postures up here. Oh, delivers a big ground and pound shot to the head. Shevchenko gets back up. Sniffed that one out as she blocks the kick.
Ooh, big shot land.
Ribas' cut, folks. Nasty cut on her lip just opened up. Nice kick to the midsection. Well, she told us she wanted to kick more in this one tonight, and she is certainly doing that to great effect.
She is doing it, and she's being very effective. She is winning the fight with her legs. Another big takedown.
A couple minutes gone by round one. Shevchenko gets back up again. Nicely done.
Great punch.
Oh, bone on bone as she hits with the head kick. Well, she is visibly fatigued at this point of the fight. She landed that strike, but just not doing a ton of damage due to that aforementioned cardio abandonment. Big power shot there.
I mean, that is a big shot to the head. I cannot believe she's still standing.
Well, her striking has been great tonight, rocked her opponent pretty significantly, but you gotta think there's a little bit of disappointment that she wasn't able to get the finish.
She should be disappointed that she didn't finish the fight. This one looked like it was over. If she gets this out...
Shevchenko's got the head. Let's see if she can finish off this guillotine attempt.
That guillotine is very tight.
Oh, under the chin here. Could be the end.
Great defense to stay safe. Oh, nice.
Man, she is in constant pursuit of these submissions. Shevchenko gets back up. Good sign for her there. Oh, Valentina Shevchenko goes high with the kick. I mean, she throws her feet as easily as most men and women throw their hands.
She does everything, John. Valentina Shevchenko is just a rare and special talent. She can mix things up. When you think she's going to be punching and kicking, she's wrestling. She's got submission. She can just do it all.
Well, this is as good a striking performance as we have seen from Valentina Shevchenko recently, and perhaps some of that has to do with her opponent's fear of getting taken down.
Well, she can't try to go forward too much because she'll get taken down or she's going to get countered. Valentina has shown time and time again that she can compete with the best in the world, and she can use whatever skill she chooses. But for me, it is the accuracy in the striking that usually leads the dance for the former champion, and tonight she is showing that in spades. She's stepping over the mount here.
Ribas is trying to get a triangle here. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Oh, she got out. How good is that? All right, so some adversity for her here. Looks like she has been opened up around that eye.
Anything worth having will not be easy, but she's got to protect that cut because it will get worse if she continues to get hit on.
Ribas gets back up again.
She closes the distance and gets a single collar cut.
Round two is next. All right, heading back to the corner now, and we will keep a close eye on things. Ribas's corner looks a little bit concerned, perhaps because of that cut on the lip that was opened up there in that round. Starting to bleed pretty good. Cutman's got his work to do now. All right, big moment in that previous round. We're going to get you some replays. Not exactly sure what the strike was, but she now has a fairly significant cut on her lip.
Yeah, she's got a big cut. It's going to be on her to move her head off the center line to make sure that she's not taking too much damage to her lip. She's got to move side to side as she's going forward and mix things up. Maybe shoot some takedowns in there.
Thankfully, physical toughness is not an issue, but we'll see if she can make those defensive adjustments here as this next round begins. Shevchenko gets caught by that straight punch there. She missed with that jab.
She lands a beautiful punch there.
This could be the end.
I mean, she hurt her so bad with that big head kick. I don't know how she stands. Oh, nice level change. Beautiful transition.
Shevchenko's now dealing with a cheek cut.
And now she has her back.
Shevchenko's in full guard now.
And there you go, again, half guard.
Well, she was long on grappling experience coming into the UFC, and you see her chops here, just beautiful when it comes to the transition. Oh, arm triangle attempt now. Oh, look out, that thing is tight.
It's advancing, she's about to finish.
Well, she's on bottom, but defensively avoiding a lot of these headshots. Ribas is right back to the full mount. All right, so her ground control is outstanding. Half guard is when she's at her most dangerous.
Yeah, she's at her most dangerous when she has a half guard because she's so brutal with the ground and pound. She likes to go after fighters and really wear on them, force them to make decisions to give their backs so that she can chase her submissions, or they're gonna lay on their back and just get beaten up from the top from that beautiful half guard position.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
Just missed with the left there. Man, she's got it all going with the hands, with the feet tonight, and that cut is really becoming a factor now as this fight continues.
Yes, she's got to move, Jay. She's got to get on her bicycle. She's got to get to the middle of the round so that the cut man can get to work. Because the more she's in there, the more she tries to fight face first, the more that cut is going to...
Beautiful straight punch, and now her opponent's going with Valentina Shevchenko.
Oh, my God!
Unbelievable. So how about it, folks? A huge result for her. She gets the TKO here tonight, and this is a celebration that you can be sure is going to continue deep into the night.
What is she expected? She expected to finish this fight. That's exactly what she did. The party's going to be off the hook because she has planned for it all week. What a phenomenal performance by this young lady.
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 39 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Amanda Ribas!
Well, there she is. This arena belongs to her here tonight. Hard-pressed to find a knockout in the women's game as stunning as that.
I mean, she has so much confidence in her hand that she's willing to stand in front of her opponent and take one to give one. And when she gave one, it shut the opponent's lights out